Hello everybody, and happy Thanksgiving to everybody. This is a follow-up on the video for the induction range with the air fryer stove. I just wanted to show everybody it's quite versatile in today's world, and today I've definitely got a lot of use out of it. Over here I've used a fast boil to get this sweet potato cooking. And over here I have some gravy cooking, which is getting a little bit warm, so we're going to turn that down. As you can see, these silicone pads are working nicely. They are excellent. When I set up the fast boil here, I did not put the silicone pad in place just because I want to not take the risk of potentially melting it at a really high temperature, even though these are pretty good at accepting that. These silicone pads for ladles have been working really nicely. I guess, I don't know what to call it, but a ladle holder. This is nice to keep the stove clean, but also prevent any metal objects from interacting with the stove top and scratching it. Inside of here, the convection oven is working nicely. There's a turkey and some baked potatoes, so that's working wonderfully. Right now, the stove is just operating nicely. I've got a lot of information about when this was started, so if I needed to, I can go on my iPhone and check to see when I actually opened the doors last, and know when I first put everything in there in case I forgot to set up the timer. So that's a little bit about the stove. Next thing here will be some green beans and some almonds, which will be cooked in this pan. And the only other thing I would mention is that since this stove gets so hot and cooks the cookware so quickly, if you're using any iron skillets, this UV glove works really well. It's very heat resistant. It's made out of Kevlar and other fabrics. So when you're working with something really hot, like enamelware or iron skillets or something from inside the oven, this is really good on your hands. It protects it. So anyways, that's it. Just a couple minutes to show you the oven in operation. I've been pretty pleased with it. It's been excellent. One thing I have noticed is that the induction range cooks at a much higher temperature, or gets things up to a higher temperature. So less is more when it comes to the settings on the heat settings here for the range itself. So just keep in mind you don't want to cook on extremely high temperature, because it is so efficient at transferring heat to the right place, which is on the pan itself. All right, thank you very much. If you have any questions, feel free to comment.